My name is Derek Evans. I've been a drummer for a while. I'm Brad's father. I started back when I was about 15. I bought my first drum kit. Uh, it was a mishmash of different drums, and I started back in 1977. I started about 40 years. About 40 years, yeah. I had about 5, 6 years off where I didn't play at all. Um, so yeah, about 35 years overall. There's too many rocky sort of bands that play the same type of stuff, which in Swansea um, people love, which is strange really, but they like the Stereophonics, the Manic Street Preachers, that type of rock, and the there's not much unless you go to a specialist place, which is like a jazz club or blues club. Most of the pubs seem to be playing the same sort of style of music, which is basic rock. Um, I was in a band that played that type of stuff, and those used to go down well because that's what people like. My first band was all originals, which was called Horizon. That was back in 1980. Um, that consisted of my two brothers, bass player, singer. Not much call for original music around that at that time, but that was my first band. Then I joined a couple of soul bands, a couple of rockish bands, uh, and now at the moment I'm in a blues band and a 9-piece soul band, which is going along pretty well. I joined through various people that I knew, and we just got together. Um, that's majority of the bands is somebody knew me and they got me in. Um, or talking at a pub and then we sort of joined the band, started up a band together. That's majority of them. Another one then is mainly the guitarist that I'm in a band with now at the moment. He's got me into a few bands, and then he's left a few bands. So I've been, but that's mainly it. The reason why I've left, sometimes because the the band just tends to fold up after a while. The It loses its attraction. You get bored and whatever. Then you just split up. Um, there's other reasons. Two bands I've been in that's there's been a clash of personalities between various members, and then I just left, or they've got rid of me because where I weren't good enough, or clash of personalities more the point. And that's the reason. We don't really. The blues band I'm in at the moment, they the singer tends to phone up uh, venues to try and get work in, but we're on Facebook, um, and that's basically it. That's the only advertising we do. But with the soul band I'm in, we got a guy there who he's like a manager. He phones up and he puts things on the internet through the band page, and we get work from there. Um, but mainly from his perseverance of phoning up venues. That's why we get work, and that's our advertising mainly through the GSL band page on the internet, mainly Facebook. I've been in quite a few bands where I got a lot of flatulence, which basically when you're in a stuck confined to a band van and there's only two windows, and there's 7 of us in the van. In the van. That's quite funny at times, but no, that's um, no, memorable things. It's just enjoying it and really enjoying what you're doing, enjoying who you're with. Um, that's the most memorable things is the experience playing at different venues. Um, yeah, playing at different venues, nice venues. You get some really bad venues. Some pubs are really good. Some pubs are really bad. Um, but nothing that really stands out apart from being with people that you enjoy being with, enjoying the music. I enjoy both bands in a different sort of way. The GSL Soul Band, um, I enjoy that because you've got some brilliant musicians in the band. Uh, you've got some not so brilliant, but as a whole, they we bond well together, and we enjoy it. We really enjoy it. That's that's more the personalities between various members of the band keeps you entertained, and it's fun being in the band. Same as the blues band. Then you've got Maggie, who I played with in various other bands. We got a rapport going, and we have a good laugh on stage. Um, there's different personalities that makes the enjoyment within the band. Ever since I can remember, there's always been my three brothers and are all musicians. Um, you got Brian, who's a guitarist and now's gone on to bass playing. You have Gary, who um, played the drums, piano, cello, violin, anything really picks up. And then you've got Colin then, who's the only classically trained musician in the band, who's keyboards. So yes, I've grown up with music from a very young age. So my parents um, not musical, uh, so we weren't brought up through the parents' side of it. It's just what we picked up, listen to music and think, right, we can do that, and we've just picked up instruments from a very young age and started playing. So long as we get gigs coming in, then I think we'll still be going. The blues band, we don't play that often. There's a little bit of friction within the band, a little bit, but we at the moment we're still enjoying it. So whether that will go on for too long, we got an Irish um, tour coming up in October. So I think after that it might stop. Um, but the GSL band that will still keep going as long as we keep getting gigs coming in. So I can't see that split it up in a near future. Very good. We all enjoy it. We all have a bit of a laugh, and that's what it's all about. At the end of the day, is the if some of us don't enjoy it, then it shows up with other members. So as long as we all enjoying it and having a good laugh on stage, having a good laugh backstage, then it's you'll always have fun at the end of the day. So as long as it's fun in the band, then it's it's a good laugh. It's a good atmosphere to be around. I like a lot of drummers that play with Frank Zappa because technically they are brilliant. There's a lot of jazz drummers that are brilliant. I thought Phil Collins was brilliant, but then after listening to him over the years, you realise that he's not as good as what I thought back in the 70s and 80s. But I am got a particular favourite drummer. But you have got anybody that's played with like Frank Zappa, um, Chad Wackerman, you've got Chester Thompson, all brilliant drummers. There's so many of them. About. My favourite Swansea drummer is Paul Smith because he's a brilliant, brilliant drummer and he's a good mate of mine. So to play bigger audiences, I suppose. Um, we done the Monmouth Festival this year with about 7,000 people there, and that was a great atmosphere. Um, the crowd liked us, and because the crowd is behind us, we tend to perform better visually, and so yeah, the big venues where you're playing to thousands of people rather than hundreds of people is that'll be nice to play more of those. When I retire from my current job, then if my hands hold up, the arthritis is setting in. So if that holds up, then yes, that would be my part-time hobby come income, I suppose. Um, but it really depends on how my health holds up. Whether I will continue it as a full-time sort of hobby come job. Enjoy it. Um, Enjoy the experience and don't take it too serious because 99.9% of pub bands will never make it big, but you've just got to enjoy it and just improve, learn different styles of music, and then try and incorporate that into your playing. Play with as many musicians as you possibly can. When you first start off, you tend to be all naive, and a drummer plays puts so much into a song that it just sounds a mess. Whereas if you just hold back a bit, put less into it, and as you say, less is more. It keeps it basic, and then just put little fills in where needed. But just enjoy the experience, and as you get better and better, you start playing with better musicians, which brings you on a lot anyway. So you will improve. Just keep doing it and improve as you go along, and just enjoy it.